San Diego is not only home to the 2016 Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show, it's also a place with a thriving craft beer industry. And not far away is one of the farms where an essential brewing ingredient is grown. Alongside his steak, Russell Nemitz also likes a cold beer now and then, so it was only natural for him to visit the Star Bee Ranch and Hop Farm.
Agriculture is alive and well here in San Diego County, California, and today finds us at the Star Bee Ranch in San Diego County, and with us is Eric March with the operation. And thanks for inviting us out to your beautiful operation out here in San Diego County, Eric.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for coming out.
Let's talk a little bit about your operation here in Southern California, because it's very diversified.
That's true. We are a family-owned and operated ranch. We raise bison. We've been doing that for over 30 years. And about 6 years ago, we added a couple acres of hops. San Diego's a hotbed for craft beer. And we wanted to make beer, but being agriculture, the zoning didn't allow for it. So we said, well, let's try to grow something to be involved.
You know, how long has your family been involved with production agriculture here in California?
The bison they've been doing since about 1979, 1980, so almost 35 years. So.
Just mentioned the hops is a relatively new part of the operation here at the Star Bee Ranch. I think a lot of folks always find it interesting that agriculture is alive and well, and you said especially here in San Diego County, there's a lot of farmers and ranchers here.
Yeah, it's true. Most of our farms are much smaller than a lot of places in the country. The average is 4 acres. Most of them are small operations, family run, but I believe there's over 6,000 family-run farms, small farms in San Diego County.
Well, beer and beef go hand in hand, so it's a treat for us to be at the Star Bee Ranch today. Talk about how your family got involved with the hops business and how it's grown from there.
Well, the great thing was raising bison is kind of a gourmet product, a gourmet meat. So a lot of times we would do food demonstrations, food shows, talking to chefs, and that kind of opened our eyes to the craft beer culture.
So Eric, you mentioned you have 2 ways of harvesting your hops crop here at the Star Bee Ranch. One is by hand, the other is by mechanical. We're standing by a hops plant, so walk us through the hand picking process.
Okay, depending on the maturity of the plant and the different stages of the maturity of the flowers, if you just wanted to pick a few for a small order, it's easier to leave the plant alive and just walk up and you basically just pull these pretty little hop cones, flowers basically, right off the plant.
Tell us about the craft beer industry here in San Diego County, more specifically the city of San Diego itself, because it's very popular, which fits your hops operation very well.
Yeah, we're lucky to be in a hotbed of craft beer.
Tell us what the hops does for the flavor of beer and the importance of the hops and the whole beer process.
Well, traditionally the importance was a bittering compound. The alpha acid that's present in the hop was traditionally used to counteract the sweetness of the malt, the sugar that the malt provided. So when they found hops, they found that it gave a pleasant balance to beer.
What's it like to farm and ranch in a state like California, where urban growth is just part of how we do business today, and fewer people are realizing exactly where their food and fiber comes from? How do you deal with that? Are you always educating folks about food that you're growing here at the Star Bee Ranch?
Yeah, we're trying. We try to be involved as much as we can. Like we do beer dinners where we mix our meat products with local breweries and local chefs to try to get people to try more local things. It's very difficult in San Diego, Southern California, to do anything small that is a food product that needs an inspection. There aren't a lot of facilities that can process our animals under an inspection. So it does make it difficult from time to time, but we're working through different ways of handling that.
Anything else going on here at the Star Bee Ranch that you think our viewers at home would want to know about? What's it like to be in agriculture in Southern California?
It's tough. I think it's tough anywhere, but it's good to be involved when you can work through some of the issues. The nice thing about San Diego is they are very restrictive on land use, so we are somewhat protected. We are in an agricultural preserve. This land is set aside specifically for agriculture. A lot of it is grazing, which is great, but when people can add some sort of crops like we've done with the hops, or a lot of people are doing vineyards and wineries now. It's kind of opening the doors. We're working with the County of San Diego to develop more programs for things like meat processing, dairies, cheese making, creameries, things like that. So,
Well, it has to be fun to be involved with a business, to be raising a crop that is one of the main ingredients for a very popular thing like beer.
definitely, yeah, it's fun. Getting to go down and work with some of the brewers and breweries that make the beer that we love is awesome. Just to be involved in the process, to be there when that smell is created inside the brewery is it's a great thing.
Well, we thank you for being with us here on Cattlemen to Cattlemen, Eric.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming out.
All right, Eric March with the Starbee Ranch here in San Diego, California. As we mentioned before, what a great combination for this audience, beer and beef. Reporting from the Starbee Ranch here in San Diego County, California for NCBA's Cattlemen to Cattlemen, I'm Russell Nemitz.
Thanks, Russell. Now remember, the 2016 Cattle Industry Convention will also feature the Cattle Facts Outlook Seminar, where you can get up to date on the cattle market outlook for 2016. And you can attend the 23rd Annual Cattlemen's College with educational sessions that will help build the bottom line of your cattle business. Get details on the full program at our website, beefusa.org.